The pursuit of self-mastery is not an easy one. You must be aware of your thoughts and actions, but you must not be overly critical of them. You must be diligent in your practice, but you must also be careful not to seek perfection. I analyze every thought that I have, every action or reaction. My shortcomings are then highlighted and emphasized, and consequently all of my insecurities started to shine bright. I stood still for a really long time, and it was really painful. I wasn't honest, I wasn't authentic, and it hurt. Because I preach being authentic, and I preach being yourself, and I faked it every day. Everybody who was around me believed in me and supported me, but it was me, it was myself, it was my mind that was holding me back. And so it's like, the longer I did that, the more scared I got, and I would just retreat further and further and further. So I'm gonna read something that I wrote to myself. Really never had any intentions of sharing it with anyone. This writing was a consequence of working on myself, like continuously for a long time. What started out as self-improvement and betterment became self-degradation and flagellation. What started out as tools to help me find peace and better enjoy life became another one of my obsessions, an escape from my life. It left me feeling isolated, and now it's difficult. It's difficult to put into practice the things that I have learned. When I need it to work, I can't. It won't. It's hard to organize my thoughts when I write in my journal. It's hard to breathe when I don't have a comfortable space. It's hard to meditate when negative thoughts are constantly looping in my mind. It's hard to practice patience and kindness and love with others when I don't practice it with myself. All of these things were easy when I had control of the environment, and now it's hard. So naturally, I have all but waved the white flag and surrendered to the brutality that my new practices have put on my mind. And it's been exactly that, brutal. It's been brutal because I've pursued self-betterment with zero forgiveness, zero love, and zero grace for myself. That is self-hate. That is what no self-respect looks like. I judge myself every day. For what? What am I trying to prove? And to whom am I trying to prove it to? It's all shit. It's my life. I'm not proving anything to anyone. I'm doing my very best to help and influence the people in my life, and in turn accept their help and influence on me. And some days I'm gonna do great, and other days I'm just not. And I'm understanding now that those series of successes and failures are normal. I mean, I knew it was normal, but I hadn't experienced the aha moment yet that I talk about so frequently. Self-improvement doesn't mean constant improvement. It means progression and regression. It means gathering information and learning new things and putting them into practice whenever order turns into chaos. It's standing on a cliff's edge, mustering up the courage to jump off and hoping I pack my parachute right. And I say hope because I'm still so unsure of myself and my ability to keep it together in times of stress and anxiety and depression, because currently those feelings are stronger than my discipline and my new practices. And I think that's what has been bringing me down and making me feel like I'm not making progress. My emotions still overtake me at times, but that's where forgiveness and patience and grace come in. Without those, I will suffer. I want to do the best I can to influence other people and then accept their influence on me. And that's really all there is to it.